here we are, back in the summer forest. Right, so, we didn't actually go around collecting everything in here first time through. But we will start doing that now, after we complete the very first level in the game, I think. I don't remember, it's been a while since I actually played this footage. Okay, it doesn't look like I go immediately Glimmer. But if you'll remember, there was a ladder in Glimmer. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to complete that level now. Don't know why I stand in front of it. Oh yeah, we've not actually walked through this portal. So yeah, that's kind of neat. Right, entering Glimmer. That's a beautiful skybox, by the way. Right. We've already basically done them. Oh, this music. Right. So, what's left to do in this level? There's the climbing. We do need to do that climb. I'm currently, I'm still killing the enemies because we do need those spirit particles. We do need these things to power them, to power up another, we need to power up that power, I forgot the English language briefly. Right. We do need spirit particles to activate that power up gate, is what I'm going to call it. I don't want to just call it a power up. We need 10, so the amount that we have right now. Now you see, that guy said that we need the ability to climb the first time we were here, I think. And now he just says head on up the ladder. Okay, so also you'll be relieved to know that we don't need to repay money bags for access to the stuff that we had to pay him for. So yeah. You hear the music skipping a little bit. It's a Spyro. I don't want to hear the music skip. Alright, so we've got that orb there to do, and there's gems up there. Let's go ahead and let's complete Glimmer. Not much else to do in Glimmer. Summer Forest and Sunny Beach are a very different story.
Hey, great! You've got the Superfly power-up active. Now you can light the gem lamps in this cave.
Uh-huh. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get these gem lamps. I think it's possible to do this, without the Superfly, actually. I mean, you need to be really precise and really quick. But I think this is possible without the Superfly. So yeah. But yeah, we're not glitching up this game, so let's just play it. Let's just do it normally. Alright.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. For a while, I was afraid we were going to have to cancel tonight's baseball game. Here, somebody mix this orb in with a baseball.
Baseballs. You guys play baseball? What with gems? You see, that's all I can think. The gem cutters play baseball, and for some reason I can only picture them using gems to play it. Alright. I don't know if I've pointed this out, but you see the chart, how the chests, yeah? Flaming the chest means that the gem will just reside up there for a while, yeah? Whereas charging into it has the gem home in on Spyro for a brief while. I think it's just neat to know. Okay, so we're still looking for gems. This is the scavenger hunt portion of the LP. You see, this is why I didn't want to actually do the levels when I got to them. Because then I wouldn't have to... I would be... everything would still be on its beaten path. So I would still be looking around the entire level anyway. Anyway, that was Glimmer. I should have gone through the portal there. I think there's a scene that plays. So that's Glimmer now complete. Another level to tick off the list. So we've got the home world and Sunny Beach left to do in Summer Forest, and then we'll have completely done the first home world in this game. And yes, Salt and Plains cannot be completely beaten without a power up from the final home world either. The game does try and bait you into thinking that the Autumn Plains boss is the final one very poorly. So yeah, I'm just gonna spoil it, and although it is my favourite boss fight in the game. Okay, so gems. Let's go get them. I think we got all the gems over this way. Actually, I can't remember. Yeah, we must have. Okay, no, we didn't. I'm just kidding with you. Again, this is why I don't really feel like going after gems unless I can completely beat the world. There is one level in Autumn Plains I might do, just to show why people hate it. Yeah, there's one level I might do as much as I can of, just to show why people hate it. When you return. But I don't think I will. People who have played this game before know what level I mean, most likely. I like sparks. Having sparks on the thing, it's a clear indicator of your health, and he's actually very handy at picking up stuff that's surrounding Spyro. Spyro's the only character I can think of that's got something like that, like sparks. But then I can't think of that many. I don't know, Sonic has the electric shield, that's the closest I get. I think there's something in the Banjo game, but I can't remember it that clearly as well. Anyway. Yeah, Summer Forest has been how about that cutscenes how about those cutscenes, by the way? It's kind of difficult for me to be quiet during them. That's why you hear little bits of me talking, because I can't help myself. There's stuff I immediately notice in cutscenes. Ripto apparently knows how to make himself disappear. Which I found quite funny when I saw that just a moment ago. I think it would be nice if the music actually naturally looped in this game.
Top of this wall. Maybe you could climb up and get it.
How do you know I've learned how to climb? Climbing, what's that? Just jump up the wall. Okay. So Alora's actually kinda wrong. There is something shiny at the top of this wall. No, Alora. No, Alora. There are several things that are shiny at the top of that wall. So, just a few more gems, I think. I'm having trouble remembering exactly where they are. Like I say, it's been ages since I actually played this game. Footage after the next part will be freshly recorded, though. I might even do it live in retrospect. Because I found that post-commentary is not working. The reason I wanted to do post-commentary for some games was so that I could talk over them without worrying that heavily about it being absolutely quiet throughout the whole thing. Like, it could be quiet at another time and I could speak over it, because I found it quite difficult to get a quiet moment to speak during. Which is why I'm very happy to have this quiet moment. Final orb! It's actually quite nicely hidden, in my opinion. So we need a 2 gem. We're looking for a green one. Who wants to hold guesses as to where that green gem is? Oh, Hunter over there? I can't remember if I pointed it out. If you talk to Hunter within this room, Hunter will bring up the camera to you. How the camera has 2 settings. And I don't know if I brought that up heavily either. There's active mode, which is what the camera is in now. It tries to keep the camera behind Spyro when you're not controlling it. The alternative is passive mode, in which the camera makes no attempt to right itself until a fair while later, I think. I find that really annoying, by the way, that portals that you've got in the talisman in, I think, make a ding noise. Because, gems also do that, and I am kind of keen on using that noise to track down gems. So it's awfully distracting for me when I'm looking for the final thing like I am right now. And Summer Forest, I actually didn't do a good gem search during, so I have no excuse for this one. Glimmer, I've got an excuse. I would say I don't have one for this one. So, where could the last gem be? I'm trying to think where I've not been other than the boss corridor. And if it was there, I would have picked it up. That's not exactly hard to search or anything. Well, there's a 1, which means it's another 1 and it's here. Okay. Summer Forest complete. You know, I need to think up stuff to actually speak about during downtimes like that. There's a big one in Autumn Plains soon. Okay. So we're going to go and do the final level, and actually I can talk about this level because I just skimmed over it last time. Sunny Beach. The one with the cute cuddly turtles. Let's avoid Zoe there. I can't remember what Zoe says there, but she says something. And I don't know, I like avoiding Zoe whenever she actually tells me stuff. So here we go into Sunny Beach. No cutscene because we've been here. Well, there you can see you can hit triangle to replay the intro of any level that you want. And I think that also sets it so that it'll replay the outro. Alright, so last time we were here we just skimmed over the level. We're actually going to go over it this time. So yeah, first thing about this level I feel like I should mention. The little critter like sheep enemies are starfish, and I love how they look in this. I love how they look. The starfish are just adorable in my opinion. So are those fish, but they're meh overall. Those crates become important. Durr. Alright. I don't get why this turtle's here. Like, why put the turtle here? Why not just the little platform? You have terrible aim, sir. Then again, a lot of enemies do. I've noticed quite a few enemies, when they attack you with a projectile, fail to take into account height. There's I'm trying to think about who does account for it, but the first one I can think of is an enemy in Skilos Badlands, but the enemy itself is not set on the ground, so I don't know whether I would count that heavily. Infighting! Yeah, it's not just Aquaria Towers that they pick on their fellow minions. They also do it here. How did he hit me? Oh well. So yeah, I need the Super Flame to complete this entire level, so we're going to keep going ahead. Oh, ladder! Come on, we can do something with this ladder, can't we? Yay! Climbing! Right. What am I doing? This is another reason I think I should just do live commentary. Because I'll know what I'm doing. Alright, so the Sunny Beaches music I think is really neat. Like I said during the Crush battle, Crush's music is like the only song I can think of that I just can't get into in Spyro 2. There's plenty of tunes in Spyro 2 that are amazing, glorious, and it's one of my favourite soundtracks in a game. But yeah, there's not a lot going for it otherwise. There's not a lot going for it when it comes to the Crush battle. The Crush battle just seems bland and boring, the noise of it. That's the thing, I even described it as noise just now. That's the word I use. Ripto and Gulp have brilliant battle themes that I will listen to over and over. Gulp's is probably one of my favourite boss battle songs ever. Crush's is... I don't even remember the melody right now. And I listened to it not that long ago. How did it take so long to hit that guy? I like how Underwater Sparks is in a bubble. See, I don't know if I mentioned that in Aquaria Towers, but yeah. So, another ladder. What's at the top of this ladder again?
Hello, young one. There's a chef up at the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our turtles. Maybe you could climb up there and stop him.
Okay. Let's go up there and let's get ourselves some turtle soup. Or we could stop this guy.
Your turtle friends happen to make a very good soup. If I can catch them.
My
You can
God.
say them if you like, but I'm feeling
Master Chef!
hungry.
Master Chef! I always thought he was called The Chef. I couldn't remember his name. But Master Chef. My God, that show is training people to kill turtles. Alright, this orb is...
So, you saved a few turtles. There are more where those came
What?
from. Here, take this orb and go away.
I could swear that the first orb was a lot more than 2 turtles.
If you step
What?
I'll start ringing my bell again.
Why don't you start ringing it now? You're not exactly testing, Spyro. You just want to make some turtle soup. The villains are stupid. Okay, let's go and save some more turtles. And this should be a fair bit more than the 2 that we had before. Right, this is this orb challenge is one of the more annoying challenges to do simply because of the camera angle. I find the camera angles very unfriendly. I don't get why these turtles are obsessed with the pot. Because so far the baby turtles have been shown to not be dumbasses. You'd think they'd know to avoid a pot. Yeah, you can use the flame to also move on my back, but it's not as much of a distance. But it is kind of nice on a situation like that. Like, if you miss a turtle, and they're standing next to the pot, they do just stand next to the pot for a fair bit before jumping in. So you can use the flame to stun them. Which is kind of handy.
Rats! You save every turtle on the beach.
What?
Here, take this. I was gonna use it to buy potatoes.
There's not that much. There's not that many. There's got to be more turtles. There's got to be more turtles. Okay. Yeah, that orb challenge. It's not one that I've particularly ever liked that much. It's got an awkward camera angle to it for starters. I don't like the camera angle. But more to the point, it's just not fun. I can't describe it that well. Even trying to talk about it is hard because it's so boring and... I like the chef. The chef's a pretty neat character. That's it. That orb challenge just does not click with me. I hate it.
The water workers have boxed up most of our baby turtles. The boxes are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame breath, maybe you could break them open and release the turtles.
I wonder where I'll get one of those. Alright. Super Flame! We've had the super charge, we've had the super, we've had the super fly, and we've had a spring power up. Now we've got a really mighty powerful flame breath. Now this one's underwater, so we're not going to be able to hit it, right? Aquaria Towers tells you yes. I just realized I introduced the power up again despite it being in Aquaria Towers. Ah well. Why not? The Super Flame's bloody awesome. I'll talk about Super Flame as much as I want. Okay, let's go get that one first. The Super Flame is probably my favourite power-up in the game. It breaks the game, which does slightly irritate me, but hey, it's a really nice and awesome power. And hey, it's a temporary power-up as well, so it's not like it's going to completely neuter the entire game. Is it? Superfly would be more broken anyway as well. In fact, there's a level late in the game where they combine Superfly with this. That's like... yeah, it's as powerful as you think it is. So I've got one left to hit. And I'm trying to remember where it is myself. No, I think I know where it is. Yeah, this one seems... I don't know why, but a lot of people I've seen play Spyro 2 don't realise that they don't know how to get this one. Like, they stand on this and they try and figure out how to make it stay open. You don't need to. Just shoot it.
Impressive. Most impressive. Please take this sacred,
Thingy-majig.
as a token of our everlasting gratitude.
I'd have thought if with the amount of orbs that there are, people would more people would know what the orbs are called. No one seems to know what they're called. Apart from the main cast. Anyway, Sunny Beach complete. Which means, if we have a look at the guidebook, Summer Forest complete. So, what's left to do? We've got the Autumn Plains. Why don't we just go ahead and progress with the game? Lots of stuff. Lots of shiny stuff. So, so let's go ahead and head over back to Autumn Plains. I don't know how to speak. Right. There are 2 portals between each homeworld. There's one at the entrance to the world, and there's one at the boss gate. That's what I'm calling it. It's a boss gate. I like these portals, by the way. I like them. They've got a nice, interesting design. So anyway, that was Summer Forest. We're not going back there for a long time. I will see you in Autumn Plains.